Something that occupies space, it has a location, it has a direction from other physical objects. So if one object is over here and that Johar is over there, then it's going to be right, left, up, down, to the side of, front, back of that other object that exists. This is how Allah created the world. We are not to imagine Allah or believe that Allah Ta'ala is like that. Because for one thing, a direction is a relative property that exists between two physical things. If there's only one physical thing, a direction is not possible, because a direction is a relative attribute, meaning that it has to be relative to something else, which is why if you were to ask a person, what direction are you from yourself, they wouldn't have an answer. If I was to say, what direction are you in, you'd have to say, from what? So if I said, from yourself, when you say, well, that doesn't make any sense, that's absurd. I can't be in a direction from myself, because I am myself. So why is that? That indicates what? Direction is a relative quality to something outside the first physical object, right? So then, if that's the case, then we understand then that is a relative quality of physical location between two physical objects. That's what direction is, which is why we do not affirm that for Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. We say Allah Ta'ala is the exalted, Allah Ta'ala is the most high. If we say Allah Ta'ala is in a direction, then that means we believe Allah is a physical object, and we believe that He has a location relative to other physical objects. And this is mustahil. This is inconceivable intellectually, rationally, this is inconceivable. That would be a quality that would come into existence after non-existence. So then, we know Allah Ta'ala is pre-eternal, right? So Allah Ta'ala, His existence doesn't have a start. It doesn't, not only that, Allah Ta'ala's that, or His essence, Himself, is pre-eternal, and His qualities are also pre-eternal, Azza wa Jal. So then, He doesn't gain a new quality. He doesn't get a new quality after creating the creation. The creation of the universe did not give Him a new quality He did not have before He created the universe. So Johar basically is that thing that takes up the space. It has a location, it has a size, it has a place, and it has a direction from other created things. And we said that Allah Ta'ala is pre-eternal, and Allah Ta'ala has no beginning and has no end. The reason I was bringing up that point was to say that if Allah Ta'ala had created earth by itself, there's no sun, there's no moon, there's nothing, just darkness out there. We all able to live on this earth, but it's just this earth out here. If there was no other planet or anything else in the cosmos, the earth would not be in a direction from anything. It wouldn't have a direction. So if it existed for all of these, millions after millions of years, and there's nothing else around, it wouldn't have a direction. Then if Allah Ta'ala created the sun, then the sun would have a direction from the earth. And they would both be outside of each other, because a round ball basically has no up, no down, no left, no right. It's just inside and outside. So this earth would be here, and the sun would be outside of the earth. And we can say that the sun is above the earth, but we could also say that the earth is above the sun, now couldn't we? Because it's all relative. If that sun is over there, and the earth is over here, from the earth, yes, the sun is above the earth. From the sun, then the earth is also above the sun. Because they're both outside of each other. They're both outside of each other. And remember, we're talking about two balls. This is one ball, another ball. They will both be outside of each other. They will both be in the direction of each other, which is simply outside. But the earth would have gained a new quality it did not have, which would be direction. So Allah wa Ta'ala, we don't believe Allah Ta'ala gained a new quality to creating the universe called direction. Because for one, we don't believe Allah Ta'ala is physical or in a place. We don't believe Allah Ta'ala changes. And we don't believe then that Allah Ta'ala would change and have a new quality called altitude and distance and direction and place that He didn't have before He created the universe. It's very important to know to really truly understand that quality of eternality. The qidam, the pre-eternality, and the baqa, the eternality of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.